Student. So this is our next video on Java tutorial series, and in this video we are going to cover string handling in Java, and that we will try to understand with the help of an example. Okay, so in this video we'll see how we can handle strings using different library functions available in Java. So we are straight away doing with the help of an example, and we will show you one program where we will apply some of the predefined library function. So the program is write a Java program to accept sentence and print only first letter of each word of the sentence in capital letter separated by a full stop. So for example, as you can see, let's say we are inputting a sentence called this is my first Java program. So in this we'll see the output as the first letter of each word, like T capital. If it is already capital, will be printed in capital, otherwise it will be changed to capital. Then is I, then my M, first F, Java, then J capital, and then finally the P capital for program. So straight away we will go to that program and we'll see how we can do that program. All right, so we will go to that program, opening BlueJ. BlueJ is a Java IDE to develop Java program. So here I have already made this program, so we'll try to understand each and every part of it. So as you can see, this is a Java program. So straight away we are importing a package called IO because we'll be dealing with input output operation, because we want the user to provide an input. Then we have a class with the name string test. It can be any other name. This is an identifier, we know. Then curly bracket open for class. Then we have this main method as public static void main string args and throws IO exception. This is to handle any exception if it comes during the course of a program, and this is one way of handling the exception. So for that we'll discuss in another video in detail, but right now straight away we come to the program, and here we have used the buffer reader class and input stream reader class to accept an input from the user that we are well aware of. So it's buffer reader br equals to new buffer reader, then within bracket new input stream reader, then system.in. Here the two classes are involved, input stream reader and the buffer readers, which belongs to IO package that will provide a way to provide an input within the program. Now we are straight away printing a message, please enter the sentence. So user will be entering the sentence, so that will be accepted using readline method, belongs to buffer reader class, and with the help of the buffer reader class object as br, we are invoking this method readline, and the input provided by the user will be stored in a variable of string type called str. Okay, so what is happening over here? Here we are just asking user to enter a sentence. User will enter a sentence and that will be accepted through the console and will be stored in a variable called str of string type. Now after this, look at this. This is the first method we are using of Java's string library, that is trim. Now this trim function or a method, what it does, it removes any unwanted space before or after the sentence, because we want to remove those white spaces if there is any before or after. So what we are doing, we are performing that task on the str variable which is holding that string or a sentence, and trimming the white spaces if there is any before and after, and storing the new string in str1, which is again of string type. So now str and str1 both are string type variable, but this is holding the string which user has just entered, and this str is holding the new string after trimming the white space if any. Now at the same time we are declaring one more string type variable with the name new str, which is nothing but initialized with a blank with nothing in it. All right, Now what we are doing, we are the str which we have just trimmed, we are adding one white space in front of it, because this white space will work for us in the during the program and when we will develop the logic. So what we are doing, after trimming the white space, we are adding one white space before that str and will become a new str1. So the str1 was a trimmed string. Now adding one white space, as you can see here, before str and 1, and storing again in str1. So this str1 will have now one white space in front of it, that will be using in our logic. Okay, after that, coming to the for loop and starting with 0. You know why with 0? Because here in string we deal with an array, because each string is nothing but a group of characters and starting with the index number 0. Okay, so to extract any character from that string, the index number always begin with 0, and it will go till the length minus 1, because as you can see it is showing I is less than str1 dot length. Now we are counting the length of that string with the length method of string class. Okay, but will go one less than that length, because if length is 10, then there will be index number from 0 to 9, that we all know, because length in length the counting start from 1 but the index number start from 0. So I hope that you must have understood what is happening over here, and then incrementing after each run. Okay, now here is the logic. To find out first character of new word in entered string. Now we want to find out the first character so that we can make it capital. So if str1 dot char at 0 position, 0 initially is I sorry 0. Okay, at the beginning the first character. So if character at 0 index at the beginning of str1 is white space, that is there in this case because we have just given a white space over here. So if str1 dot char at 0 position is white space, and this condition also has to be true, and str1 dot char at I plus 1, that is this, if this is 0 this will be 1, the first character is not equals to white space. What does it mean? If the first character of that str1 string is a white space and the next character is not a white space. Alright, so this is checking for the that particular character. Let's say 0 is white, at 0 index is white space, but at the first index I plus 1 is not a white space. That means there must be some character. So this way what we are doing, we are trying to find out the first character of each word. Alright, so I hope that this logic is clear to you. So in that case, if both the condition are true, means the first character is white space and the next character is not a white space or there is any letter. So in that case, we are forming a new string. So new string equals to new string plus, have a look at this, char dot to uppercase. We are converting that particular character, the next character, to uppercase, because we need to convert it to uppercase. How? By using str1 dot char plus plus I. So initially imagine with an example that char I is 0 if 0 index is white space but the first index is not a white space. In that case what we are doing, we are converting character at plus plus I is first index or the second character to uppercase. No matter whether it is in uppercase or lowercase, it has to convert to uppercase. If it is there in uppercase, will remain as it is, otherwise it will be converted to uppercase with the help of this method to uppercase of character class, and the next character would be added as dot. Okay, then it will go to the next and we'll keep checking if it is white space. If it is not, it will go to the next character and then it will carry on. Okay, then we move to the next word. So before next word, obviously there will be a white space. If there is a white space and the next character is not what you call white space, so definitely that means that will be the second word, so its first character need to be capital by using this uppercase. So this continues throughout the length of the string and will convert each string's each word's first letter as capital followed by a dot or a full stop. And finally, after completing this for loop, we will print the new string, which is the converted string. So now we'll compile it and we'll see how it goes. It has been compiled successfully, as you can see, showing no error. Now what we will do, we will try to run this program and see how it goes. All right, we'll run this program string test and see how it give us the output. All right, so for this, have a look at this. It is asking for please enter the sentence. So we are going to enter the sentence. Let's say this, okay, should not be capital. This is my first Java program. Have a look at this. Now, once we enter the sentence as this is my first Java program, now it is going to give me the output as first letter of each word is capital with the full stop. T, it was already, then fine, then is I capital, then my M capital, then first F capital, then Java J capital, and then finally P program capital. All right, so this is the output. Now we will try with another one also. Let's see. So now my sentence is hello Java program. All right, so have a look at this. Although there was first two letter capital, but it will ignore, but the third one, which was small, will be converted to capital with the followed by a full stop. So I hope that you must have understood this program, and this is quite simple, and we have used so many methods in it from Java string library so that you can always try out. So thank you very much.